Hi, today I'll be taking a look at the Velociraptor Osmolskae from the Beasts of the Mesozoic Creative Beast Studio. This is the 1/18th scale articulated Velociraptor, which is a pretty cool figure, and thought I'd take a look at it today. So starting with that packaging, you've got the artwork, the back card of that Velociraptor Osmolskae, and then the figure, which you can see in the card there. Couple sets or an extra set of legs, and then just turning it around, you'll have the rest of the figures from sort of this smaller 1/18th scale figures that aren't the ceratopsians or the tyrannosaurs that they do as well. So you've got the other velociraptors there, and then that glow-in-the-dark 3-pack, some information on the dinosaur, and yeah, it's a pretty cool one. But yeah, opening this one up is quite simple. It's just pulling out this back card, which I quite like that you can just pull it out. It's something I haven't really seen before with a lot of carded figures like this. It's really something you sort of have to rip into or cut into really precisely. So having this just slip out of there with the plastic look is quite nice. And then you're left with this here, and it just opens up quite easily, to which you've got your figure. Opening it up, it's just in 2 parts, and it can just come out of itself there, and you've got the little information, the dinosaur itself, and then your other accessories. So here is the figure out of the box. It's very small, but yeah, it's still a very well detailed, well painted, well sculpted figure, even at this size, which I think is even more impressive than something like the ceratopsians or the big tyrannosaurs. Is that this one, or even the 1/6 scale raptors that they do, is just the level of detail that's on this guy. So you've got just the raptor by itself, but there's also the extra legs that can be popped in and out, and then there's also the stand with the Beasts of the Mesozoic logo printed on there. I broke it when I was trying to pose it around, but there is also the little airborne look that would be like this. Then you could place it onto that stand and have it sort of in the air leaping. But the figure, just looking at a bit of the articulation, the face is got the joint at the mouth, which is quite nice, and then the arms, which can swivel up and down at the hands, and then at the elbows, and then at the shoulders as well. The tail can swivel quite a bit at the body. The neck, you've got some movement as well, and then the legs as well, to really pose this guy in some interesting ways and ideas. But yeah, it's a cool one, and getting it on the stand is, I think, relatively simple. I believe with these guys, you're really trying to just pin the foot underneath the plastic stand bit, so it's sort of something like that, and then you can really get some more interesting poses out of this guy. It's harder to stand up by itself just without the stand, but it is possible with this guy. But yeah, that is the Velociraptor Osmolskae from Creative Beast Studios, their 1/18th scale. And yeah, I think it's a really impressive figure. It's a pretty reasonable price, I think. Of course, I think you're looking about around a similar price for these guys to the like Hammond collection, which I think is sort of a similar, at least articulation-wise, variation of dinosaurs. I think this price point is quite similar to that. like Velociraptor or any of those small Hammond collection dinosaurs. And of course, those are going to be much bigger. I think this one, though, is much more detailed, much more articulation. But it is definitely a very small figure, so that can't be really understated. It is tiny, but at this scale, I think it is pretty impressive. But I guess if you just wanted sort of one Creative Beast Studio dinosaur, I'd probably look into the 1/6 scale raptors. But if you're just collecting 1/18 scale ones, I think this is a great addition to a collection. So yeah, that's the figure. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.